Hi YouTube.
Hey G friends and family, it's your boy GB Reviews, and today I'm doing another HelloFresh meal. We are doing a spicy shrimp spaghetti. It's called shrimp spaghetti with a kick, and it's gonna be with roasted herb butter. I'm gonna go through the ingredients and then we're gonna go through how to make this dish. It is super simple. This is really quick, not a lot of ingredients. It'll probably take you about 20 minutes to do total. It's gonna take me a little bit longer, like I said, because we have to film it. But it is super quick, super easy. I think you guys can do it. They send you really fresh ingredients. So HelloFresh, we're gonna get at it. So when we look at our ingredients list, we're looking at our shrimp, Parmesan cheese. They send you the spaghetti. You have a zucchini, a pepper. They only send you one pepper. I'm gonna add more peppers to our dish. They send you this roasted herb garlic, garlic butter. And then again, you have to supply your own oil, salt, and pepper. And then they send you this nice recipe card, which is kind of cool. And so it tells you everything. It gives you the ingredients at the bottom. And then you go through all of the steps here. We're gonna go through all the steps. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through all the steps. I'm gonna tell you exactly what we need to do, all the things that you need, and then I will actually go through and do things really quickly. We'll speed it up, and then we'll plate it and then eat it. So with that, we're gonna transition to the kind of the explanation piece, and then we will look at how to do everything with me physically doing it. So like I was saying, this meal is actually super simple. You don't really need a lot. There's not a lot of ingredients to prepare, and the steps are super simple. So I'm gonna walk you through all the steps, and then we're gonna talk about all the things you have to cook. So the things you will need for this meal is you're gonna need a strainer, a large pot, a large frying pan, a chopping board, a cutting knife, and that's it. As I showed you, they gave us one little pepper. It's a Thai chili pepper. They're pretty hot, but I'm gonna also add some serrano peppers and some habanero peppers. You don't wanna add jalapeno peppers because the thickness of them, unless you're gonna mince them up really finely, it just will change the consistency of the spaghetti noodles, or at least the way the composition of the meal is. And so the first part that we're gonna do, and I have my water boiling now, is that you're gonna boil your pasta in a large pot of water for 9 to 11 minutes. And then you're gonna keep the pasta cooking, half a cup of the pasta cooking water after you finish cooking it. You're gonna pour off almost all the water, but you're gonna keep half a cup of that water. You're gonna prep all your vegetables. So we're gonna cut up our zucchini into 1/4-inch slices. We're gonna cut up our peppers into like really small slices. We wanna make them really fine. You can even mince them if you want. The third step is that we're gonna cook the zucchini for 2 to 3 minutes. You wanna make sure that it's cooked before you put it in you put it into your spaghetti. And then the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna cook your shrimp. The shrimp cooks fairly quickly. So with the already cooked zucchini, mostly cooked zucchini for 2 to 3 minutes, you're gonna add the shrimp to that, and you're gonna cook the shrimp for 3 to 4 minutes until it's mostly pink. Then you're gonna toss in your already cooked and strained pasta, your garlic herb butter, your Parmesan cheese, and then one fourth a cup of that pasta water that you had left. You're gonna throw that in there because you want that goodness in there. And then you're gonna mix in all your peppers and everything else. And then finally, you can leave some of the peppers that you did not put in there while it was cooking to garnish on the top. And actually, I'm gonna probably garnish mine with serrano peppers. I'm gonna cook these in there, the habaneros, just because they're really hot. And when you cook it, it actually takes away some of the heat. But you have all your ingredients. We're gonna do this really quickly, and you'll see exactly how it goes. So I'm gonna do it sped up, and then just watch me through the steps. All right, let's get at it. Oh, remember with the shrimp, you're gonna take it out of the bag, and you wanna pat it dry. And then I'm just gonna put it in a bowl until we're ready to go. And I'm just gonna salt and pepper it. So that's it. Let's move. now that our pasta is finished, we're gonna plate this and then we'll taste it and see if it's spicy enough. I'm hoping that it came out spicy enough. We have our zucchini, our shrimp, our Parmesan, our garlic butter. I actually added, you'll see in the recipe, I added a little bit of crushed garlic that I had just because I wanted a little bit more garlic flavoring in it. If you find that when you make this, it's not quite saucy enough, you can use some of your reserve liquid that you have left. You only have to use 1/4 of a cup to make this, but you have another 1/4 of a cup if you need to make it more liquidy. I'm gonna turn this off now, and then we're gonna plate this, and it should be good to go. So let's move across. We're gonna plate, and then we'll taste. So you two friends and family, we plated it. It looks like this, I think. And now we're just gonna taste it. I think it turned out pretty well. Like I said, it's pretty quick. It was probably the thing that took the longest was boiling the water and getting the pasta to be al dente. But after that, it was actually quite quick, quite quick. And so now we're gonna see if it's spicy enough to have a kick. So let's see if we cooked everything enough. The noodles seem like they're al dente. You can smell the pepper coming off of the dish. The zucchini seems to be well done. The garlic complements the taste very well. The herb butter just makes it nice and creamy. And because we didn't cook the zucchini too long, it actually turned out perfectly. The different peppers, you know, the one pepper that they sent from Home Fresh, or excuse me, the one pepper that they sent from HelloFresh probably wouldn't be enough for you if you like spicy. If you don't like spicy, it's good enough for garnishing. But for me, I actually love spicy, so I had to add more peppers. But all in all, I think this meal is a hit. On a scale from 1 to 10 in terms of easiness, it's probably a 2. In terms of taste, I would say this is pretty tasty, so I would say this is probably like an 8, 8.5. And in terms of the freshness of the ingredients, I would say that again, it's a 10, a 9 or a 10. I would say that they're pretty fresh. I'm not sure they're organic, so that's why I'm giving it a 9, but it's actually quite fresh. So I'm not gonna belabor this anymore. I ask you to please hit the like button for the algorithm. Please hit the notification bell so you can see the rest of my videos when they come out. Please subscribe to my channel because, you know, I'm building this community with you and we're trying to do things together in these kind of complex times. And then finally, leave me comments below of different services that you want me to try, different meals that you want to try. If you tried this before, I'd like to know. But other than that, I thank you for rocking with me. It's your boy GB Reviews. Please subscribe and like below. And I'll catch you next time.
Subscribe, but like below.